Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This is our Beast Tamer Bard run, episode 23. I don't really know what to describe what we just witnessed with that guy trying to eat at the correspondence and then nearly choking on it. But yeah, we're here, we're doing things. Is a thing. You always go as non-violent as you can with your characters. I like doing... Now, I'm perfectly willing to just kill whatever, right? I'll fight things. But I like doing negotiations or trying the good save everyone options or things like that, Or not even necessarily like the save everyone options, but the finding another way out of things. Now, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy mechanics in games like this, so I love getting into nitty-gritty combat and layering buffs and things like that. But, Hey, okay. My God. Alright, well, we're reading for the next 10 minutes, y'all. The Almanac of the Tower of Estrad Museum. Find the roleplay more fun than the combat, or using different combinations of spells to incapacitate enemies without hurting them. That's awesome. I've actually never played a game like this before. I have Divinity, but I haven't played them. The Divinity games are amazing. I say the Divinity games, but really, Original Sin is pretty good. Original Sin 2 is very, very good. I would definitely, I'd definitely take a crack at Divinity Original Sin 2 if you haven't played it. It's just got a lot of humor to it, and you can get through the game. I don't remember if it has difficulty settings, but I think it might. So you don't have to play it in a difficult mode if this type of game isn't your shtick. But it's got really fun combat, and it's such a good such good dialogue. Wanted to do a co-op stream with someone for him? Absolutely. Co-op's a lot of fun with it. Alright, let's start reading 50,000 things. Gallery exhibits. Among the cloudy colossi, in this picture, the two angels Targona and Larial are chasing and fighting a deadly Vralikai demon? I don't know. In the air, several miles above the world wound. After this battle, the skull of the slain demon was long displayed as an artifact in one of Dresden's inner towers. Sadly, this relic did not survive the fall of the city. Farewell to Sarkoris. Eliandra, the legendary priestess of Pulura, watches the city of Iz crumble into the freshly opened world wound. A caravan of desolate refugees desperately fleeing to seek salvation in Mindev can be seen behind her. Crusader Queen. A copy of the famous embossed bas-relief originally created by Master Derek Sunhammer. Young Queen Galfrey is portrayed personally leading her crusaders into battle on the 1st of Abadius, 4624, during the First Crusade. Here we stand and will not take a step back. Hand of the Inheritor. The Herald of Iomade is depicted placing the first wardstone among the fortifications of Canabras. So these are all the paintings that we saw out in the hall before we came in and fought the demons here. None will escape my all-seeing eye. Inquisitor Hulrun fights a shadow demon that he exorcised from a soldier's body. Seat of Grief. A view of the infamous Heaven's Edge estate. This is the place where most of the Mendevian aristocratic society at once fell prey to a supernatural plague unleashed by the demons. A World Long Gone. A thematic collection of various artists' works on everyday life in Sarkoris before the opening of the World Wound. The first triptych is dedicated to the funeral rituals held at the Pelura's Fall Temple for the deceased chieftains. The next cyclus of the miniatures depicts various scenes from a woodworker's workshop. This form of craftsmanship held almost sacred status in Sarkoris. Several views of the city of Iz, the masterpiece of Sarkorian architecture, can be seen in the following series of engravings. Finally, the last painting, The Threshold Prisoners, portrays a group of spellcasters imprisoned in the infamous prison tower. The origin of the picture is unclear, but the woman in shackles that can be seen in the background is widely believed to be the betrayer of humanity, Aurilu Vorlesh herself. Yanael by a fountain. This painting is attributed to Deniza Roche, a soldier from the garrison of Canabras. Deniza was not a professional artist, yet she had one advantage over the professionals who created later portraits of Yanael the Blue-Eyed. The heroine of the First Crusade sat for this unique picture personally, which undoubtedly gives it much greater historical value. Yanael is caught during a rare moment of repose near a fountain in the city. The portrait was presumably painted from life over the summer of 4637, 1 year before Yanael's heroic death during the Battle of Dresden. My goodness. Reliquary exhibits. Wand of Zacharias. The wand of the famous mage Zacharias, who made his name during the heroic and tragic siege of the Lost Chapel. As the fortress warden, he sent his apprentices to break the siege in order to save the priest who served the chapel's many gods. Zacharias himself refused to leave the fortress, however, and is believed to have perished in the final onslaught. Popular legend says that the spirit of this brave hero still haunts the ruins of the Lost Chapel, waiting for a worthy crusader to bring back his wand and plead for aid in the darkest of times. This item was donated to the museum by Zacharias' apprentice, Mage Teldon. Vessel of Relas. This copper vessel and the oil inside it were sanctified by Relas, priest of Iomade and faithful crusader. A batch of lamp oil had been brought to the crusaders' camp, and Relas took the vessel to move it to the storehouse. Relas' faith was so deep that it made the oil shine all by itself, and the vessel became covered with engravings praising the goddess. This item was donated to the museum by Relas' fellows in arms. Helmet of Scrocia? Do not know. This helmet belonged to Bethistus Scrocia, Paralictor of the Order of the Gate and one of the first Hell Knights to serve his duty as a crusader. During the most unstable and dangerous first weeks of the war, Scrocia saved the crusade from infighting between the worshippers of different gods. When a Hell Knight killed a paladin of Iomade in a personal duel, Scrocia stopped the imminent bloodshed by stepping up for his soldier and taking the blame for his deed. This was far beyond his duty, but Scrocia defended the honor of his order by proposing to wash out the insult with his own blood. Scrocia agreed to be beheaded in exchange for a peace treaty between the two orders. His death put an end to the rivalry in the Crusader ranks once and for all, and his sacrifice will be remembered by all Crusaders forevermore. This item was donated to the museum by Queen Galfrey, Sword of Iomade. That seems very silly. Terendalev's Claw. This is a claw taken from the silver dragon and protector of Canabras. It was cut off by demons when Terendalev heroically saved a group of ambushed crusaders from certain death. This item was donated to the museum by the Town Hall of Canabras. We regret to inform you that the bulk of the Third Crusade exhibits is currently not available for viewing. It has been moved to the museum's storeroom for restoration and cleaning. Please accept our sincere apologies. Very cool. Hell to the yeah. Alright, we got a puzzle. It feel like we got puzzle.
Make the demons wait.
Hey, Teldon. Let's just talk to this guy. The old man, looking around absent-mindedly, shrinks away as you get closer. His head seems to shake uncontrollably, but his hands are surprisingly deft and assured as they level a magic wand at you. Hey, back. Which are you, robber or demon? Either. Hey, take it easy, Gramps. That's the way it is, eh? See horns and you think thief or demon. Scaring the old man, dummy. Seen your horns? How should I put this? Don't exactly inspire trust in a city that's currently overrun with demons. Hey, there are horns and then there are horns. Not going to hurt you. The old man goggles at you in terror, but he doesn't lower his wand. A rustling comes from somewhere behind him. Rats. The old man wheels around fearfully and peers in the direction the sound came from. The hand holding the wand gradually falls to his side. He turns back to you. There's no fear in his expression. Vague confusion. Sorry, I was distracted. What were we talking about? Who are you? The old man lowers his wand in confusion. I think. His expression grows distraught and mournful, as though he is on the verge of crying. I forget. His gaze falls on a piece of cloth carefully stitched to his cloak, which reads, Teldon, Tower of Estrad Museum Custodian. Ah, I am Teldon, the custodian here. My memory isn't what it once was. My faculties are failing me. But at one time my mind could cut like a diamond. I was a battle mage, one of the few who survived the Battle of the Lost Chapel. An old man now. Sometimes I set down my keys one moment and the next I can't remember where I've put them. Controlled amnesia, the ability of the mind to eliminate non-essential information. Ennio peers at the old man with suspicion. What we have here is a case of plain old senility. Senility? I can never... Senility. Senile... Fucking senile. With a pleased smile, the old man pulls a hefty set of keys from his pockets and proudly shows them to you. Here they are, my keys, my little lovelies. I would never give you away to anyone. Remembering himself, the old man hastily stows the keys back in his pocket. What are the keys for? Oh, these keys are for everything. I can open every door in the Tower of Estrad with these. Museum Custode... Senility. 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 Right? Senility. 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 We'll go with that. The museum custodian on duty must carry these keys at all times and never be parted from them, not even for a second. Why is that? Because if the keys are left unattended, they could be pinched by thieves, wouldn't they? Thieves who stripped the museums of all its treasure. What are you looking at me for? I see. Why did the demons spare you? Demons? There have been no demons in this museum. I heard them breaking into the tower, but then everything went quiet. Then a very polite young fellow came along, a half-elf. He said Canabras was under attack, but that the Crusaders had already recaptured the tower. He said he'd been sent to oversee the evacuation of the museum. He was very pleased to find me here. I proved a very useful resource. I showed him all the most valuable relics, explained what they were, and wrapped them up, labeled them, and he wrapped them up, labeled them, and carried them off elsewhere. Oh no. And I've been here all this time. I locked the doors and stood guard to make sure no demon got in. But I've seen not a one of them. Haven't heard any either. Grown hard of hearing over the years. What happened here? I'm not going to say that yet. What happened here? First, the bell started ringing, and then there were noises in the streets. The dragon, Lady Terenda, began to roar. I went to lock the door. We're already inside, the thieves. 7 of them. Perhaps 10. I don't remember. They were talking some rubbish about how they were all orphans, supposedly, and that they were dangerous. They grabbed me and wouldn't let me go. Then they looted the place. They took anything with even a lick of gold on it. Relics, too. The museum boasts a very extensive collection, you know, and worst of all, they took the wand. When they were done, the wand of Zacharias, they tossed me aside like a piece of old junk. They didn't even bother to kill me. What wand did the thieves steal? The wand of Zacharias, my master. Great man, the hero of the defense of the lost chapel. Scoundrels took his wand, a relic. Ballads are sung about Zacharias. They're just damn thieves. Master Zacharias will return, and he will assemble all of us, his students. We'll show them. I'll show them what battle mage Teldon is made of. Oh man, he's not got it anymore. Fury sparks in the old man's eyes. His spine straightens, and in a fluid motion, his hands raise his wand at the ready. But a howl of rage from outside frightens off the ghosts of the past. The old man turns around and looks at you in befuddlement. You were just asking me about something. I forget what it was. Where can I find these robbers? I haven't the foggiest. They're thieves. They know out-of-the-way places where they won't be found. That's where they are, if they're still alive. But they won't be in the city. I heard them talking amongst themselves about how they needed to get out of Canabras before the demons wiped them out. Tell me about Zacharias. A great hero he was, fearless but insightful. He never underestimated the strength of the demons. When they laid siege to the lost chapel, it was Zacharias who stood in the breach to rescue the clerics. He understood that we couldn't hold out, but he refused to retreat. He had vowed to defend the temple. Before the final onslaught, he gathered up his surviving apprentices, looked us over, and picked me. He said, Teldon, today I will die and leave my comrades behind. My wand and bring it to Canabras. Should an hour of great need come, a worthy crusader can take the wand and bring it to me. I will know that my brothers need me once more, and I will come to their aid. Not even death shall stop me. And so I brought his wand and his final words here. I also brought something else here. This is why I am the way I am. The old man pokes a finger in his bald head. Fear consumed my mind, shattered my reason. I was so desperate to forget that terrible day that my memory slowly but surely fled my wretched head. You all right? Old age, my young friend, old age and the poison of fear seeping into my mind. Both have turned me from a crusader and battle mage into a sorry specimen you see before you. Museum is all I have. Whenever I forget who and where I am, I just read the exhibit labels. Are of the past, just like me. And now some ruffians have ransacked this place. I'm frightened, my young friend. I'm very frightened. Tell me about the museum exhibits. Take a lifetime to tell you all there is to know. I'll take you on a tour of the highlights, some of my personal favorites. You should have a look yourself. You won't regret it. For instance, we have a painting here depicting angels fighting demons. Now, you may find it hard to believe, but in the First Crusade, many heavenly beings fought shoulder to shoulder with the Crusaders. And these two in the painting are Targona and Larial, the Silver Twins, as they're called. I actually met them, you know, when I was a young man studying under Master Zacharias. They had no airs or graces about them. They walked among the mortals. They spoke to us. They healed our wounds. Lady Targona I remember especially well. She had a special unearthly wisdom within her. The angel Larial, on the other hand, known for his daring. His youngest crusaders idolized him. I wonder where they are now, the twins. We don't have celestial beings in our ranks anymore. All left some time during the Second Crusade. On a very important mission, they say. I do love looking at this painting and remembering those days when envoys of the heavens walked among us, the light that seemed to shine from within them. The old man wipes his eyes. What was I saying? You must be a messenger, yes? Or are you a visitor? Why did those times end? Why do the Celestials not fight with still? Heaven has not abandoned us, surely. Said the angels Targona and Larial are twins, but how can angels have siblings? That's a good question. Of course, angels are not born like mortals, so they can't have a mother and a father, or sisters and brothers as we understand them. Angels come into being from reincarnated souls or from the pure essence of the upper planes. Sometimes angels may adopt some features of mortals. For instance, they can identify as male or female, although that is not generally their way. Some of them can also develop bonds of camaraderie or even kinship. But the case of the Silver Twins is rarer still. They are two angels who emerged from one soul. What else should they call themselves if not twins? That's cool. That okay, we'll hit him with the half-elf was a demon worshipper. Demon worshipper, that fine young lad, so dressed, so polite. He said the relics. We must go after them. Oh no. All right. Who are you? Can I have the keys? Out of the question. According to museum protocol, the custodian does not have the right to hand over the keys to another. I am personally responsible for the safety of the exhibits in the storeroom. I have a plus 16 on diplomacy. Let's do it. Don't you understand? This museum holds things that could help in the fight against the demons. Nice. I rolled a 50. I got a 31 on that check. That's what I'm looking for. Biting his lip, the old man holds out the keys to you. Right. Just an old duffer. Take whatever will help you. And go and defend our city. Okay, get to the defender's heart. Please, Telden. I love you dearly. I need you to not die. Go to the defender's heart. There are good people there. They'll look after you. Really? It's safe there. But how can I leave the museum? His gaze falls upon the traces of the ransacking, and the old man becomes lost in thought, as though trying to find an explanation for what he is seeing. You know what happened here, don't you? Thieves, they were prowling about, but to rob the museum. I stopped them. Those ne'er-do-wells came in here, and I gave them what for, a dose of battle magic. Won't be back. Don't you worry about me. I may be old, but I can still hold my own. Alright, my old man. Okay. Come on. Oh, go to the place. Will he not leave? Oh, that hurts. I need him to leave. I don't want to leave him here. Okay, we have already read through this.
Beautiful.
There's 3 of these gallery exhibit things.
Let's see what we can do.
Okay, cool. Alright, so these are the
Here we go.
spots for the big artifacts. Claw from Terenda, which I bet that claw is going to let us go to the storyteller and speak more there. Okay. Let's see what else we have. I have the key. Do they open the doors?
I can handle it.
Against fire-based effects. I'm somewhat confused here. Okay. It just unlocks automatically. It just doesn't like show
Can't make
that.
the demons wait.
Gotcha. Aha. Counterfeit Derek Sunhammer's jewelry. An item of interest to a craftsman or a collector. Merchant would pay well for it. Lady Calandra's chain shirt. It is +2 mithril. Okay. Who does that work for? Or does that work for anyone? That works there, I'm assuming. Yeah. A +2 AC. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. I can wear that. Interesting. Get that I wear leather armor. That's a significant boost. Gotta go. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good one. See you next time. I think we definitely just want this on Camellia. Camellia is actually starting to get pretty tanky. What with this +1 buckler and this +2 chain shirt. Okay. What?
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Gotcha. Sarkorian Faith. Imperial Lord Pulura, Mistress of the Stars and the mysterious light of the Aurora, is one of the most revered deities of old Sarkoris. Her worship was widespread among the Kelids, who built numerous shrines in honor of their patroness. The foremost of these shrines, considered particularly cherished and sacred, was located on a lake shore surrounded by picturesque waterfalls called Pulura's Fall. Right, that's neat.
The spirits guide me.
Uh-oh.
I'll watch your back. At your discretion.
Well, I'm really glad.
I hope you appreciate this.
My goodness.
I am helpful, am I not? I am helpful, am I not?
Well, when you say it like that.
Beautiful.
I hope you appreciate this.
A composite longbow. The entrapping longbow. Composite enhanced. +1 longbow confirms when it critical hits, all enemies in 10 feet of the area must pass a reflex saving throw or become entangled. Interesting. +1 composite
Meditate on your
longbow.
mistakes. It might
I feel
make
like
you feel
that's
better.
going to be better than his wicked longbow. As wicked longbow's +2 composite. That causes a curse, so this is just inherently inferior. Yeah. Nice. Put it on her, so she has a ranged option, potentially. Well, that really matters terribly much. Slay. Yanael, Paladin of Iomedae, the Lightbringer, and Knight of the Citadel Dresden, heroine of the Fourth Crusade. Yanael disobeyed her orders by leaving the garrison to venture deep into the World Wound alone. 2 years later, she returned at the head of a Crusader squad she'd saved. Died during the fall of Dresden in 4638.
I'm curious.
Fucking Kukri, Race of Peace. Enhancement +1, Cold Iron, Finesse. +1, Kukri deals an additional +2 damage against undead creatures. Interesting. Can, like, Woljif use that? Cannot, because what? It's exotic? It's a martial. Okay. Sure it is. Sometimes, like, the stipulations that they put on different items, I'm like, okay, that's just silly. Okay, already have that. A falcata. What? Yes.
Let's see what we can do.
Okay. I hope he leaves. I told him to leave. Very sad if he does not leave. Alright, let's get out of here. This was a cool little area. I am quite glad that we
Here we go.
came here and did this. Oh, did Greybor already leave? Said that he wasn't going to stick around. Brought us back to waking. Greetings. Why did you help me? I sensed something in you. As if you were close to me somehow. Like we stood shoulder to shoulder once in the face of evil. And that we must do so again. Isn't? Oh, shit. Like, okay, so Targona is one of the two twins. It isn't Larial, Larial, her twin, isn't that whose sword I have from underneath, from underground? I sense that light dwells within you. Very recently, you were threatened by a powerful demon. A dark bloodlust tried to enslave your soul. You opposed it, held fast. Continue to follow the path of light, and other righteous souls will aid you, follow you. Who are you? Not who. What? Memories. This place was created as a cradle of memory and fantasy. The things that belong to the city's heroes are kept here. People used to come to this place to remember those heroes. Myself and others are living memories. Woke us. Here we are. Memories of who? Of the heroes the city wished to immortalize. Go. Touch a memory. See how they remembered us. After all, the place was created so that our names would never disappear into the mists of history. Used to be a place like this near Neathholm, landside. Quiet, calm. Used to walk among the plinths and pedestals, wondering. The people who founded the place, driving them. They thinking about future generations, how to pass down their wisdom and show the right path? Or were they thinking of themselves, trying to keep their names and deeds alive? But then the ceiling collapsed and that place didn't exist anymore. The question was moot. I wish I could say that we have not dishonored your memory. Nabras lies in ruins. You fearlessly battled the invaders with no thought for yourself. You have earned no censure. We are proud of you. Right. The olden days, mortal kind lost to the demons time after time after time. Now their descendants are continuing their losing streak. How could they not be proud of that? Ooh, Woljif. Farewell, Vision. The power that gives us the semblance of life is running out. Soon we will once again be but memories, living only in words, pictures, songs.
I can handle it.
Alright, that's pretty dope. I like it. My goodness. That was fun. Ariande. Is that the where we're supposed to go for? I think it. As solution. Getting closer to having things actually worked out. Nice. Like we have to go. Oh, because there's this gate or gate wall all around the city. So I guess let's head to the silken thread since it's over here. And let's see how this goes. The answer might be that it doesn't.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Open your heart to me.
Oh, are those like gonna shoot down? I was trying to see what the actual trap is. It looks like it's probably the.
Am I not?
Can't make the demons wait.
There's the stranger. Or a stranger.
Beautiful.
What's that there?
No reason to pause.
Ooh, those guys are strange. Not Sela. Camellia over there.
I am helpful. Am I not?
Let's see what we can do.
Yet another obstacle.
Unfortunate. Why can I not charge here? That's super.
The light take you!
Time to share your treasures!
Time to share your treasures. Aw, real? Sharing very many treasures.
You won't survive me.
We're gonna throw a frog down in front of these peeps. Get him, frog. Nice. Okay. Let's try for something like a. Well. Wizard v. Wizard. Holy shit! Oh, because it's 46. That's a pretty fucking beefy amount of damage right now. Damn. How the fuck? How the fuck does that work? How can I charge this guy, but not this guy? I mean, screw it, I'm gonna do it. Well, look. Froggo did what Froggo had to do.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Cover me, all right?
Endure this!
I'll just shake this guy. Miss. Miss. Oh, wow.
I'll cut you wide open.
He's shaking. Not stirred.
Into the fray.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Make every strike count!
The world in crimson.
Didn't start out great because we got discovered, but we kind of affect them. I mean, it's definitely getting to the point to where it's obvious, like, neophytes are like level 2 or 3 type things, and now that we're level 4, we kind of just slap them around, which is nice. It's very nice. It's nice to feel the results from our levels already.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's see what's up here. Oh, well, you know.
Now we are making a mystery of ourselves.
Oh, well, you know.
Don't mind me. Fine.
What? I have not been able to do this yet. Let's do this.
Yes. What?
Let's invisibility him.
Who, me?
Let's have his ass. Curval, the sparkling.
You can handle it, right?
Someone eventually got seen. Oh, was it Woljif that eventually got seen? That's interesting.
The spirits demand your blood.
Stab. Big whiff.
Distract them for me.
Oh, I was gonna say, this is not gonna go well for Woljif.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Damn. Popped. Just walk on past Woljif and provide some cover for him. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Stray across this guy. No, don't go for Woljif. Everyone go for Woljif. Why are you hitting on Woljif? Leave Woljif alone. This guy does scare me somewhat. He's got a will save of 5. Let's see if we can't hideous laughter him. Oh, he succeeded. Oh, he rolled a 17 with a +7. Interesting. Well, still, amusingly enough, he didn't actually beat me by that much. So
You are today's sacrifice.
I do feel better about how my saving throws are going. I like that.
Time to share your treasure.
You won't survive me.
The light. Take you.
Nice.
Mind
Just
over
go for a shot
muscle.
here. Alright, we need to not fuck around with this guy. I think a +7 if our DC is 19. Still has to get a 12 or higher. Not a horrible chance. There we go. To get in there and kick his ass.
Go for their hearts.
Cover me, all right?
Endure this.
The inheritor. Guide my
Good,
blade.
good.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Still good. Try to shaking him as well. Shaking, not stir. Ooh,
Stabby or zappy? Why not both?
doesn't matter. Good. Alright, so that guy slapped a little bit. The rest of the people in here, not so much, but that guy slapped a little bit. On the nature of the divine. Can a mortal become a god? Is the very idea blasphemy? Science relies on experience where there may be evidence presented in support, but when science encounters theology, it recoils. The term evolution has no application to the divine spark that illuminates dull matter in incomprehensible ways. Okay then. The foremost example is angels, to whom we owe the existence of our virtuous mortal souls, which brings us to a paradox. A mortal soul transforms into an immortal essence. There are many such breathtaking events, which each promise a connection to the divine. Sunny's Saren Ray is perfect proof of this. The Starstone trial desecrated divinity, turned it into a god's exam, where any trickster with a handful of spells who can avoid some traps in a deadly maze may rise to divinity. It's the nature of divinity, then, so sacred indeed. Okay, what do we have? Lesser Kinetic Diadem. Increases the damage dealt by the Kineticist's Simple Energy Blast by 1d6 and by Kineticist's Simple Physical Blast by 1d6 plus 1. Composite Energy Blast instead deal an additional 2d6 damage, while Composite Physical Blast deal an additional 2d6 plus 2 damage. So really important item for Kineticist builds. Jeez. And Unbending Armor. This +1 studded leather armor grants the wearer DR3 piercing. I mean, I can wear that, right? Yeah. Absolutely. I look ridiculous. But absolutely. Okay. Demonic Heart. Oh.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Nice. Healing for 17 feels good.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
Well,
Pretty good. Okay, let's get out of here. That wasn't too bad.
I can handle it.
Found some interesting things there. Woljif. Okay, I think we're probably gonna head to the Ariande party house. There's someone on the road. Get ready. This might be it. I've actually been pretty surprised at how... Oh. Oh, there's a messenger. Get him. Ooh, this shear. Yeah, get on this shear. Bro, fucking
Distract
fast.
them for me.
Oh, no. Charge.
I'll cut you wide open.
Nope. No, you won't.
Make every strike count.
Nice. Alright, you're about the worst. This messenger, I'm pretty positive, is the come to the defender's heart. Oh no.
No glory without risk!
Ah. Live, my man.
Time to share your treasures.
What is...
Cover me, all right?
Oh yeah, they're incapable.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Nice. Oh, why didn't did my guy not attack? My guy definitely did not look like he attacked. Okay.
The light take you!
You're irrelevant.
Man. I cannot get these guys down to save this guy.
You won't survive me.
Nice. There we go. Try to demoralize this guy. My fucking... Oh, he also failed his fucking saving throw, that's why. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna try to heal the messenger. Hopefully he's good now.
You should have listened to reason.
Unlike, Nice! Critical fucking hit! Holy shit. Unlike, I was gonna say, unlike, Ember, I don't feel like I have other options for, any of them. If I don't want to boom boom, I'm basically, like, just dealing.
Endure this!
My god, that was close. Not for us, we were fine, but that messenger almost died. That messenger almost got his ass. Hello, messenger. The young soldier wipes the blood spatter from his face with a shaking hand. By Omade, I'm alive. It felt like I had half the abyss and a Relu herself on my tail back there. Commander Tirabade sent me to get you, and thank all the good gods I found you before it's too late. The commander wants you to come back and help protect the defender's heart right away. It happened. Demons are closing in on the tavern. They'll soon have us surrounded. I almost didn't make him past them to get to you. Strike at any moment. Closing in on the tavern, but noticeably enough that you had time to run for help. Our enemies used up whatever reserves of stealth they had in their first assault on Canabras. What need is there for stealth in a city one has already conquered? That's what they think. That's what'll bring them down. Yeah, sure. Let's do this. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Ooh, I say that. I say that, but now is actually a great time for us to go ahead and end this video. So next video will be like, yeah, let's go. And that'll be, I think, a cool way to start up the next set, is doing the Defender's Heart defense. So that'll be neat. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.